Hi friends and welcome back to Beardkopia, episode 13, lucky 13 some may say. This is probably like the longest series I've done right now, so be proud of me for that, friends. I'm proud of me for that. But yeah, we're back. We're working on finding some power for Mosslax. I think we've done pretty well. I mean, like the lighting system is a little bit whack, but I'm not worried about looks at the moment. So, let's talk to Peakychu and see if we can get this show on the road, shall we? That's Executor. So I might have jumped ahead by talking to Torchich and Piplock, possibly, one or two others from the previous episode, but that'll probably work in our favour. So, let's go see what's happening. This town has really gotten brighter thanks to you and your friends, Beard. Thank you. We're still not sleeping a fully bloomed flower field on seeing a fully bloomed flower field. Words. Forget it. Seems like we're almost there, but what else can we possibly do? Zap them with electricity. I mean, that's the unkind thing to do. I'm not certain we can make it much brighter if we tried. Pardon me if I may. While I was out and about in town, I stumbled across quite an intriguing device. If it does what I think it does, maybe we just need to finally wake. Okay, yeah, cool. Words. Now that is intriguing. Where is this device? It's right this way. Please follow me. So we got this powered up last time as well. So I'm hoping this was sort of our foreshadowing and hindsight will sort of skip over this. Getting this this machine powered up. You have to have two power sources. You have to have one from this side and one from the other, and that's why it will take you to Torchich and to the furnace over there. There's also the windmill there. There's the water wheel over there. There's another windmill up there. So there's plenty of different options that you have to do this mission. And then Pikachu will be like, oh, or Peakychu, I should say. And here's the device in question. Fascinating. How exactly does one use it? Good question. If my theory is correct, we must first connect this machine to an electrical current. Look here, this shape indicates that it should be able to store electricity. I see, so first we run electricity into this device, correct? You would be correct. Do you know how to do that, Beard? Hook up utility poles, which we have done. This machine requires a large amount of electricity, you see. Instead of relying on the Pokemon for just a temporary charge, I would like you to use utility poles to connect this to a generator. Understood, thanks for explaining this so clearly. Right then, Blade, it sounds like Pikachu's got a plan of sorts. So do you think you could set up some utility poles to carry a lot of electricity from generators to this device? I'm sorry to trouble you, but we're relying on your help, Beard. Oh my, you've already gone ahead and fulfilled my request. I've said this a couple of times. I like how it sort of, if you go a little bit further ahead, it does sort of like go, oh, right, okay, you've actually done that. And it doesn't get you sort of stuck. Well, sometimes it can if you go too far and not do it properly. Excuse me, as I yawn. Let us test it out right away. Excellent stuff. So, let's clean up some of this mess. White Pikachu gets in position. What to do? Well, is it working? My apology, it appears we still need more electricity. Is that so? It appears we need to increase the volume of electricity by using more generators. Sorry to ask for your help again, Beard, but could I ask you to connect even more generators to this device? There are a few different generators in this town. If one doesn't produce enough electricity, try to find a second generator or even a third and connect their electrical currents to this machine. Also buy building kits at the PC and use them to build generators anywhere you please. I mean, we should have plenty of electricity here, really. Did I connect it to that over there? I'm not sure I did. Let's go have a look over here. I want to make sure we do this perfect. And while I got something sparkly, I'm going to get that over here. Okay. What have we got? Execute. So we've got the two eggs. Well, one's an egg, I suppose. The other one is... well, yeah, so one's sort of an egg tree. Do I have utility poles? No, I don't. Did I connect these two? I did. Okay, well this should be more than enough. Unless, okay, let's go down here. Let's go get the sparkly sparkle that I saw just here. And can't see what we're doing. Tomato seeds. Got a lot of tomato seeds. Then I saw this over here, so we'll go grab this. Ceiling fan, lovely. We're going to come to that guy a bit later. I don't know when, but we will. Trust me, friends. I am a professional Pokemon player. In my mind. Play tomato seeds. I don't want any more tomato seeds. I have to smash my way up here, and I. So, have these all been connected? Actually, I don't think the generator over there has been connected to. No, these two haven't been connected, so that's probably an easier way to do it. I just need to find out where I put the utility poles, or make some more, or steal some more words. So let's go for a little run, shall we? Over here. So, yes. I'm Sunday. It's Sunday. I'm recording this, so there's more shinies on Sundays. We do have some more utility poles. Excellent. Right, that should be more than enough, but we'll see how that goes. What have we got? Have we got anything we can burn? Just want to make sure we've got enough materials that we can burn as well. And I think we probably have, but you never know, do you, friends? We've got some leaves, we've got a little bit of wood. So let's get some sticks, some wood. I think you can burn vines, and then we'll put some leaves in as well. Not that we're going to rely on this, but for now we will, to get things up and running, which is not a problem at all. So let's run over here. Let's actually take advantage of surf for once, which I very rarely do, but like I said, it's kind of a bit janky, as we saw there. So now we need to sort of get some more electricity going this way. Is this all connected? I think it is. Oh, want to just double check we've got. Is this all lumber around here? I think it's all stone and metal. Okay, right. So let's put some more sticks, some lumber, some of that. One of those, because we don't need too many. So that's fine. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So let's go white over that. And let's grab this while we're here as well. Another trace of a Pokemon. Oh, my boy. One of my boys. Looking forward to building like a big sort of like trash like heap / yard on this level. Some honey. Lovely. So we need to get more power coming this way. How far out is this? Will this actually connect? There we go. So it's just as simple as that. Once you get that connected, that windmill connected, and the stuff over there connected, like I said, this pylon looks a bit weird, so you know, don't worry about that. We can change that later on. I mean, we can change it once we get through this mission as well. As you can see, this is all fully lit up now, so like it's not too terribly difficult. Again, this game does a lot of hand holding to help you through it. So if you want to get through the main story like pretty quickly, you can. So then you can move on to other cool things like building and stuff like that. And the Pokédex, obviously. Or you can do both. Both are good options. So our friend Peakychu is gonna Pika Pika. Is that it? Did we do it? What happened, yo? Charging complete. Oh. Beard sent all the energy we need to this device. As a result, I was able to charge my cheeks with plenty of electricity. Are you saying you can use electricity again? Well, as I guess, I still cannot generate electricity, but the device allows me to absorb plenty of it. Now I have a very special move in mind. One I've been waiting a very long time to use. What in the world are you planning? This particular move ought to light up the town even brighter than it already is. Well, without further ado, Peakychu! Bosh! And just like that, look at this. It's not quite as dull anymore. It's all sparkly and a little bit brighter, which is nice. Oh, would you look at that? So incredibly bright. That went well, I think. Was I of any help at all? You were great. You were pretty good, Pika. Let's not lie. Most certainly, I had no idea you could use a move like that. You're amazing, Peakychu. My coin's all shiny too. Yo, it's beautiful, Pikachu, and so bright. Charbish loves it. Thank you for all your kind words. I'm just glad I was able to be of use. Well then, should we go check out Mosslax and see how they're doing? Yes, let's go, friends. We're on our way. Everyone's coming along. Meowth, Piplup, Torchic, Pikachu, Trubbish, obviously, bring up the rear. And Snorlax. We did it. They should be close to waking up now. What can we do to provide the last little push? How did it go with Snorlax? We're getting quite close to waking him up, but no luck yet. There's some serious dedication to sleep. Well, I feel him. I wonder, do we need to up the excitement level around here even further? Perhaps we could possibly do any more than we already have. What was that sound? Now, I was a little bit confused who this could have been to start off with. I thought it might have been Zapdos or 4 God of Thunder. So I was very surprised to find. Our boy RAIKUO, which is very, very cool indeed. Just taking screenshots along the way, so don't mind me. So yeah, that is wicked. What in the world? Snorlax has been struck by lightning. Not only that, a Pokemon I've never seen before has appeared over there. Why is that Pokemon? Big. You can leave Snorlax to us. Go find out what the other Pokemon has to say. Yes, send us into danger. Why not? Because that sounds like the best course of proceedings, doesn't it? I have to do everything in this bloody place. Now this is a surprise. Whoa, this is a nice surprise. When I saw the town all lit up, I figured humans had finally come back. But you Pokemon got the town glowing again all by yourselves? We sure did. Talk about shocking development. I even let loose an extra large lightning bolt. That's how shocked I was. Maybe this is where I was joking with my friend on stream, Tam, that RAIKUO should be Sean Connery because of the shocking. Because James Bond, shocking. Talk about a shocking development. I even lose an extra large lightning bolt. That's how shocked I was. And if I hit anyone, my bad. What was this about the humans? You know, I'm not really sure where all the humans went. The big bad natural disasters happened all over the place. I guess they ran off somewhere safe. As for this town, it particularly had those huge clouds were keeping it super dark all the time, right? Humans can't live without sunlight, you know. By the time I realised what was going on, this place was already a ghost town. Looks like my awesome lightning cleared out those nasty clouds, though. Maybe the humans will come back when they realise the cloud's gone? Question mark? Maybe. Anyway, I think I'm going to head out. Tell your friends I said what's up. I'm best friends with all of you now. But I'm not going to speak to you or talk to you in any sort of way. That's my kind of friend, that. And we add Raikou to our Pokédex. And we come across them later in Dreamlands, potentially. So find out about that in another episode. But for now, we're going to keep cracking on. Beard, did that Pokemon happen to be Raikou? Yep, you're a good guesser. So right, it's quite astonishing that a legendary Pokemon would appear in this town as well. What an impressive lightning strike that was. I'd expect nothing less of Raikou. Natural disasters, you say? Now that you mention it, all the land I saw before I met you was terribly ruined. What in the world happened? By the way, how's Snorlax? Yeah, what's the crack? Oh, how could I forget? It seems Snorlax is unharmed. What an incredibly tough Pokemon. It looks as if they're stunned and cannot move due to the lightning. Could you try talking to them for us, Beard? I'm all tingly. Seemed a little shocking just now. Sure, was a nice nap just had though. Wouldn't hurt to sleep a little more, I suppose. Hey now, haven't you slept enough? Who are you supposed to be? You were sleeping here long enough to completely covered in moss, Snorlax. Why, some other Pokemon even took to calling you Mosslax because of it. We were quite worried about you, that you get weaker and weaker sleeping away without anything to eat at all, so we all worked together to wake you up. Yep. Now that I mention it, I'm a little hungry. You reckon I lost some weight? You're looking fabulous, Snorlax. I don't like the name Mosslax, but I get it. Pretty much saved me, that kind... You saved me, that sure was a nice thing to do. Thank you, can. Listen, Mosslax, do you remember anything about what happened to you before you fell asleep? Do you know where the humans went? I don't remember a whole bunch, but wait, the humans are gone? That ain't good. They gave me food. Oh, does that mean you've lived in harmony alongside the humans? Sure did. You know that there are naughty Pokemon out there who'd like to play tricks on folks? Well, I'd run those Pokemons off, and the humans would give me food in return. Ah, I just remember something. At some point, I stopped getting as much food as I used to. Seeming humans had run low on food themselves. One of those natural disasters Raikou mentioned had anything to do with that. Eventually I started getting kind of hungry and I scuffled with a real ornery looking Pokemon thinking I might let some steam. But I got whooped soundly and that frustrated me so bad I figured I'd just sleep it off. That's it, just hide away and sleep and wait for it all to blow over. That's my kind of thinking. That's why Snorlax is my spirit animal. One of my spirit animals, the other one is Psyduck. My goodness, do you mean to say you were buried in the dirt and covered in moss because you took a nap? Suppose that's what happened. Can't say I really remember all that well though. So humans were struggling as a result of natural disasters. So much so they didn't have enough food. Then where did they go after that? I don't know. Maybe but I'm sure I'm grateful to you for saving me. God, I need to get better at reading. So I'm trying to do that because I tend to sort of blast through it and end up sort of making words up and seeing things wrong. That I'm slowly getting senile in my old age, which is probably not terribly far off. Anyway, we done it. We did it, friends. Biting things up. Lovely stuff. Thanks to you, this town has gotten much livelier and, of course, much brighter. If you'd like to explore somewhere you haven't been before, I recommend heading back to the previous town. Going through the other gate there, and whenever you do, you can sure I'm coming with you. So that is essentially Bleak Beach done, friends. In terms of the main storyline, obviously there's a few other things that we've not done. We might do one or two of things of them and stuff and things and words in a minute. So like with Snorlax, you can talk to them and you can offer them food. So like if I get some food out, I don't know if you can do it now. Can we do that now? Not entirely sure. It doesn't seem to be letting me. But as you go along, you can offer him food, and that will give you certain sort of like buffs per day, which can be helpful like when it comes to finding certain items, certain Pokemon, etc, etc. I've not gone too deep into that, but maybe that's something we'll try and do in this level. might be a bit more fun to explore things I've not done before. So now we've got Peakychu over here, we've got the Professor still over here. Trubbish was talking about something. So let's talk to the Trubmaster General. Yo, you got a minute? So there's a ship out there on the water, right? I'm pretty sure I saw something move on it. Doesn't that make you super curious about what it might find, what it might be? Don't you think you should maybe go check it out? You scared, yo? I love it when they try and like push Trubbish. No way, yo. I'm not scared. I just can't swim. Yeah. So wait here while I go check it out. So wait here while you go check it out. Super if you could just come and tell me what you find after you check it out. So when I did my first playthrough of this, I sort of went there earlier because I was just like, oh, I want to steal stuff. So that sort of opens up a little bit more. I'm going to see if there's one more thing we can do before we move on, or we might have to come back to it. But yeah, obviously we've not talked to Smeargle, but that's fine. We will get to that. There is the Professor, who I think... Wonder what humans are up to right now, wherever they are. What should I do? Want to talk about Pokemon? I want to talk about living here. This place always changed so much, it's barely recognised with so many more Pokemon here. You might want to consider exploring places beyond the area gate. You might meet other Pokemon you can find around here. Of course, there's nothing wrong with continuing to improve this area. I'm sure the Pokemon here would be thrilled. You feel free to do as you please. Go ahead and try plenty of different things. So I know, like, the Professor would generally like you to... First it's level 3 and then it's level 5. I think we're currently on level 3. And then after that, obviously level 10 is the max in each area. Yeah, level 3. I don't know if we're going to get to do the other thing that I wanted to do before we move on. Let's have a look. See, we might have to up the level a little bit, which I don't know if I want to do this episode. Where's our boy? So let me go talk to Piplup, because that's what I want to do, but if it takes a second, then that's fine. We can go to the other place. Oh, they're sleeping. I hate disturbing Pokemon when they're sleeping. Sorry, Piplup. Sometimes it really seems like my friends get bored listening to me talk. I'm really not sure why. I love talking. Okay, cool. Good to know, Piplup. So there's an ability that Piplup helps us get, which is not necessarily fully needed, but it's very helpful when it comes to building stuff. So we will probably call it an episode there, and then we can start off in Rocky Ridges next time, and then we can come back to this, and hopefully, like, off stream, off camera, bloody hell words, then I can work towards getting ability and I can show you that. And yeah, so we'll call it a episode there. Got it right that time. I hope you're all enjoying the series. Please like, follow, comment and subscribe and all that jazz. And I'll see you in the next episode of Beardkopia, friends. Peace and love, everyone. Bye now. Bye.